always have them, and I will sit and dine with you.
You're a count, or a prince, or perhaps even a duke. A fine gentleman often has such fancies. You shall have your wish.
So the old woman went into the kitchen to prepare the dish.
And the old man took him to the garden, where he began to tie up young trees whose stakes he had driven into the ground.
The old man took a young tree, put it in a hole, drove in a post beside it, and when he had shoveled in some dirt and trampled it firmly down, he tied the stem of the tree above, below, and in the middle.
Come on! I'm an old man.
Fastened to the post by a rope of straw.
Have you no children who could help you with your work?
No, 'tis true. I had a son once, all-knowing, full of bad tricks. He ran off, and I haven't heard of him since.
What of this old twisted tree here? Why don't you tie it to a stake, so that it too might grow straight, like these others?
Sir, you speak according to your knowledge. It is easy to see you know nothing of gardening. It is too late for that old tree. You have to start with the young.
Perhaps that is how it was with your son. If you had trained him while he was young, perhaps you would not have run away.
I don't know, perhaps.
Would you know him if you were to see him again?
Not by his face.
Well, how then?
I don't know. He had a mark about it.
Mark. What sort of mark?
A birthmark.
Birthmark. Where was it?
On his neck.
What did it look like?
It was in the shape of a bean.
A bean.
Master pulled open his collar and showed the old man his neck.
Yes, that is it.
Then the old man realized who the stranger really was, and putting his arms around him, said,
You are my son. Where have you been? How could you be my son to live in such wealth and luxury? What have you done to contrive this?
I have become a thief. But I am no common criminal. I am a master thief. I steal only from the rich.
A thief is still a thief. If your godfather, the count, who lives in that castle up there, hears of this, he will not hold you as fondly as he did when he baptized you. He will hang you from the nearest altar.
Be easy, father. I have learned my trade well. I am going to see my count this evening.
And so the old man took him to his mother.
And when she heard that he was her son, she wept for joy.
But when he told her he had become a thief,
Second scream flowed down her face. Still, he is my son, and my eyes beheld him once more. So they went in to fetch the wretched food which he had not eaten in so long. Hurry up.
that night, the master thief rode to see the count. Whoa! Giddy up! Whoa!
The gallant received him civilly, for he took him for a distinguished man.
But when the stranger revealed himself,
The count took hell and was quiet for some time. You're my godson, and therefore mercy shall take the place of justice. Since you pride yourself on being a thief, I will put your art to the proof. But if you do not stand the test, you must marry the robe maker's daughter, and the croaking of the raven will be your music on the occasion.
Lord Count, think of 3 tasks as difficult as you like, and if I do not perform them all, do with me what you will.
You shall steal the one horse I keep for my own riding from out of the stable. You shall steal the sheep beneath the 2 bodies of my wife and myself while we are asleep without letters, and the wedding ring of my wife. And you shall steal from out of the church the parson and the clerk. Mark what I am saying, for your life depends on it.
That night, the master thief made his way to the courtyard. There, he put on the garments of an old woman. Onto his face, he painted the wrinkles of age. Into a cask of old Hungarian wine, he mixed a powerful sleeping potion, and putting the cask on his back, with slow and tottering steps, he made his way to the courtyard of the count.
And in the courtyard, 3 soldiers were guarding the count's horse. Halt! Who goes there? Why, it's only an old woman. What have you got in your castle, mother?
A cask of fine
Well,
wine.
have some.
I live by trade for money and a kind word. I'm quite ready to let you have a drink.
Well, here's some money then.
Me too. I'm afraid I'll have to trade for what I'm sure is a long-awaited gift.
Oh, a double portion for you, my son. What duties do you perform for our lord, the count?
We guard the count's horse.
Me!
The soldiers brought the horse down. One man held the bridle.
Another held the tail, and the third sat on the horse's back. And very soon, well,
The master thief took a piece of rope and placed it in the hand of the man holding the bridle. A wisp of straw went into the hand of the man holding the tail. But what of the man on the horse?
Then he had a good idea. He unbuckled the girths of the saddle, tied a couple of ropes, which are hanging to a ring on the wall, and threw the sleeping rider up into the air on it. He twisted the ropes around the post and made it fast. Very soon, he had unloosened the horse from the chain.
And silently led the horse out of the court.
The next morning, the count entered his courtyard.
The horse! The horse!
Help!
Он украл лошадь.
Master Thief rode into the courtyard of the count's horse, cut the guard down from the saddle. The soldiers left the courtyard quickly, muttering, "Witchcraft! Witchcraft! It was witchcraft! That old woman did it!"
Neatly done, I must say. But I trust things will not go so well for you the second time. Remember, the sheath and the ring. And I warn you, if you come before me as a thief, I will handle you as I would a thief.
Cal rode off on his horse.
Его условия.
That night,
Теперь второе.
the master thief made his way down to the gallery.